Well, it's been a while since I bought a slot car, especially a slot car kit, something I can build. This is from Slot Car Corner, which always gives you a couple of nice pieces of candy I'm not supposed to have. This is a 1/24th scale Mercedes-Benz Tipo, and I believe that is and this is made in Spain, and I was lucky to get this W163 Tipo Mercedes, which is a 1939 Grand Prix car, because as you all know, we have problems with tariffs and people not importing from Europe. But I got this one just in the nick of time. Let's open it up. So as you can see, we've got some really nice tires here. Oh, we got some really nice tires here. These tires are cast. There's our motor, which comes separately, and that's the driver, steering wheel, and body parts. I'm not sure why they included these, because I can see here that that it already has the spinners on there. This is an amazing frame, metal and carbon fiber. And of course, they give you a whole bunch of decals, depending on which version of this car you want to do. I want to make it silver, the aluminum color that it was, but some of them were painted. This is a great kit, and Scale Auto always does a great job. This body is amazing. I mean, it's already, all the vents are open up, all the louvers. It's just beautiful. It's got the drum brakes on it. This feels like it's a resin cast body. Oh, and they've got the grill already in it. Originally I saw that that was something you're going to have to add. Nice slot guide. Let me open up take the body off, and we'll take a look at the suspension. So, 2 screws there, and another one there, and the whole body comes off, which is nice because they're separate from the screws that are on this. That can be confusing sometimes in slot cars. Which one releases it from the frame? It makes it very clear. You see the 2 large holes there. What's really nice on the suspension is that if you look up here, you can see there's coil springs. That's for the suspension. I believe they're also on the rear. No, I don't think so. Yes, right there. And of course, it's a nice mix of carbon fiber, you can see there, and the frame itself is metal. This is just beautiful. Nice bearings front and back. It's terrific. I can't wait to put this together. What a great kit. It actually is sort of a almost ready to run kind of kit, because if you consider that most of it's put together for you, they leave you the engine to put in and the pinion to put on and all that, but this is just going to be really something else. Let's put the tires on it and get a look at the whole thing. So here we are. I'm at the table and I'm working on this, and the camera I'm used to working with a professional camera setup. For this video, I'm just shooting this home style, the way anybody else would. So here's the body, and what I noticed on the body is, you can't see it now, is that there were lines. I believe this was 3D printed. I would bet you it was. I could see little tiny lines. Their 3D printer was very high quality. It was not a resin printer, which is something I have, and I can print bodies myself, especially if I design them myself or work them up in Blender. But what I did is I used some 400 grit sandpaper, and this material sanded really very, very well. I mean, it's so smooth now, and there's no feeling of like a file, the way you rub your finger over a file. It felt like a file, a very mild one, but nevertheless, this stuff sanded beautiful. My hat's off to them. What was I going to show you? Oh, yes. So went to my local hobby shop, Vern Morseman over at Ventura Hobbies, pointed me in the right direction. This is, of course, all clads, and they're very good for doing metal, but this is a acrylic base clear, and evidently it does not dull this. And what I've got here is aluminum, polished aluminum, which is what it should be. And here is the primer that I'm going to put on it in a minute, and that's a gloss black primer. And I know some of you may think, gloss black, why not gray? Well, some of you will know this, but when you're working with all clads and metal paints, having gloss black behind it really makes the paint pop. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to use my little portable airbrush, the one I have a big one at the studio and a compressor and all that, but this little guy works really, really well. You just plug it in, charge it up. I love it. While I go hunting for a box top, I brought all my printers home, in my entire printing station, including the curing station and the cleansing station. It cleans it. This is the original one that my friend Dave at Smith Brothers gave me as a present. Thank you, Dave, so much. I love this thing. It led to this, which is the Eligo Mars. No, Jupiter. This is the big one. And right now I'm printing the 6-finger sculpture that I did from the Outer Limits, which looks like this. You can see in the picture. And this big sucker can print some pretty big stuff. So I'm printing these up for a customer who wants to have the 6-finger in a shadow box lit up like he's in the machine. But so I'll be able to print slot car bodies very easily on this. I could even do it on this one for 1/32. For 1/24 or larger, I could do it here. I feel very privileged to have this kind of tech. So there's coat number 1. I need to get it underneath here, as you can see, but I'll do that tomorrow if this completely dries. I don't want to touch it right now. It is lacquer based, it dries very quickly, but I'm really loading it on because I'm trying to fill every little crack, every little line caused by the 3D printer. And you can see it's mostly gone. That's how the silver is going to look, or the aluminum. Looking really nice. In the garage here with my cars, which take up a lot of room, but there's just enough room here to get these here. I have to keep my eye on them, so I can't have them at the film studio. So I need to, run them overnight, and so I feel better if I'm here. So what I have down in here, I don't know how many of you remember the Outer Limits that are watching this, but this is an Outer Limits character I printed last night. Woke up this morning to this beautiful thing here. This is actual sculpture that I did in Blender. It's all hand sculpted, no AI, and it's in there being cleaned right now. And it'll stay in there for quite a while. And then eventually it'll go in here, and that will cure it. After I drill a hole inside and make sure that everything inside there that's liquid, that's resin, is catalyzed, and UV does that. These things are like vampires. You got to keep them out of the sun until you're ready to print. And after you print, it's very easy to that's kind of a cool shot there. It's very simple just to put them in the sun after they're in here, and then outside all day long, and make sure they cure all the way, otherwise they can sometimes split. And for you slot car buffs that probably might be wondering, what's that car? What's that car with the mini lights on it? This is my 1977 Fiat 124 Spider that I'm slowly, mechanically it's great, no problems. And new engine in it, and it's, just runs terrific. But after we get the 1971 Volkswagen bus all back to us and the interior restored on it, then I'm going to have this painted. Got a new top on it, and it just runs great, and I love this car. So now we're in the curing station, and it's I'm going to cure this for a long time so that it doesn't, and then I'm going to put it out in the sun too. But there it is. These things need to cure for a long time past what you think, otherwise they can crack. I had one do that to me. So I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to print this with a thinner wall and less supports inside. Okay, more iPhone footage. This is the second pass. So what I did is I sanded down the first pass again because I could see more printing lines from when they 3D printed this. I'm still seeing a little bit here and there, not much. But you can see it's pretty darn nice. I think I'm being far too picky, yeah, I do. I just love the way the light runs on this. So this is well set up now to be able to put the polished aluminum on it. Oh, here we go. This is the polished aluminum look. If you put this stuff on very lightly, it will look just like chrome. It's unbelievable, but I really don't want it to be chrome. So I went for the polished aluminum look, but that definitely does look, hopefully after the decals go on, we won't lose much of that look with that. They call it a lacquer, but it's water-based, and it's what will seal this and the decals in and not dull it, so I'm told. That is pretty amazing. It really looks like metal. Very impressive.